Good morning and welcome to Yoga with Natalie. Today, April the 3rd, week 5 of core. This is our final week of core. And don't worry, it's not the hardest. You have already done the hardest classes. This is a combination of all the core that you have done. And we are putting it all together. So the intensity will be less because we won't be doing the really hard ones as frequently. If there is anything that isn't doing it for you, like it's really making it's painful or you just don't fancy it, skip it, please, and do something else with a lovely child's pose or a lovely puppy dog pose or a downward dog, whatever your resting choice pose of choice, your favorite resting pose would be, whichever is easily accessible. So, if we're on our lower backs, maybe just go into happy baby pose as your resting pose, as opposed to like kind of going up and into downward dog. Do you know what I mean? Okay, great. Let's start. Child's pose. Speaking of, okay, toes together, knees as far apart as is comfortable. Stretching your arms out long. And with every inhale, bringing in the fresh oxygen of the day. And every exhale, think about lowering your hips down closer to your heels. Inhale, breathing in oxygen. Exhale, softening the hips. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, relaxing the hips down to the heels. Taking a moment now to let everything go. Whatever happened yesterday or at the weekend, whatever has happened already this morning. Anything that's leaving you a bit unsettled or anxious, just let it go. Reminding yourself that you've come to the mat today, right now, for you. You've carved out 60 minutes of a whole week for you. Now all you have to do is follow along and remember, don't push into pain. Go to your restful pose whenever anything gets too much. And try and connect your breath with your movement as we strengthen our core, looking after our whole body in the process. With your next inhale, bringing your hips up over your knees, wrists under your shoulders, holding your core in a manner that is neither sucking your tummy in nor letting it out, just somewhere in the middle. Just take a moment here to acknowledge that it's make sure that your knees are hip distance apart and your wrists are under your shoulders and your elbows, so the crease of your elbows are facing each other. That's just going to rotate those shoulders. That's it. Now, I want you to bring your stomach down and look up towards the ceiling, but not too much, just a little bit to begin with, or just a baby cow to begin with. And cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, push up between the shoulder blades. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine, push the hips forward a little. Cow, dropping the stomach, lifting the chin. That's it. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Tabletop. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift your right arm up, stretching the upper core. That's it, side core. And right ear to the mat. Inhale, right arm up again, and exhale, right hand to the mat. Other side with the inhale. Lift the left arm up, lovely straight limbs. And then we're going to thread it through the right side, left ear on the mat. That's it. Left arm up and left hand back to the mat. Cat, cow again. Cat, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. That's it. Cow, chin to chest, round the spine. Cat, stomach drops, chin lifts. Cow. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Woo, I'm getting mixed up. Tabletop. Extend the right leg out long. Toes pointed down. Left arm out long. Breathe. Holding in the core. Hold it nice. Strong here. Well done. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Turn the right toes to the right. And bring the right leg out to the side and the left arm out to the side. And breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Well done. Right arm back, left arm back to center. Hold here. For 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Back to tabletop with all the limbs. That's it. Other side. Extend the left leg out long. Toes pointed down. Strong left leg. Drop the left hip down a little bit so 2 hips are in one line. Right arm out long. Breathe. Holding here. Nice and strong. For 3, 2, 1. Turn the toes, left toes towards the left and bring the left leg to the left and right arm to the right. For 3, 2, 1. Engage the core, bring the legs back, leg back to center, right arm back to center and hold here. Well done. For 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Come down, extend the knees out, come to child's pose, breathe. Just giving your wrists a rest here. That's it. The next inhale, bringing the hips up, back to tabletop. Cat, cow, cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Cow, stomach drops, chin lifts, deep inhale. Cat, chin to chest, round the spine. Tabletop. Right leg back again, left arm out long. That's it. And get ready for bend and extend. So we're extend, and now we're going to bend. Just bend. Don't tap yet. Bend. Extend. Bend. So the 2 legs meet. Yeah, that's it. extend, bend, extend. Now keep going like that, or bend and tap. I mean, extend and tap. Extend, bend, or tap. Extend, bend, or tap. Extend, bend, or tap. Extend, bend, and tap. That's it. Well done. Extend out long, and then back to tabletop. Other side. Left leg out long, right arm out long. Breathe. Extend, we're extending, and now bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. Bend. And now we're going to extend, bend, optional tap. Bend. Extend, bend, optional tap. Extend, bend, optional tap. Extend, bend, optional tap. Last one coming up. Extend, bend, optional tap. Extend. Well done. Puppy dog pose. Walk the hands out, knees back into tabletop, and then walk the hands out. Start to puppy dog pose. Breathe. And everyone's favorite, donkey kicks, coming back up to tabletop. Now, if you find that there's pressure on your wrists that is not feeling very nice, you can come down onto your elbows, which is what I'm going to do, because we've done quite a lot of exercises on our from tabletop. So you can come down onto your elbows. Just make sure that your shoulders are either behind or on top of your elbows. Okay, and the back half of you still in tabletop. And then we're going to lift the right knee up, and just keeping the right knee, keeping the bend in the leg until you have it up straight, and then donkey kick. So it's kind of, so if we were in downward dog, it's kind of like doing 3-leg dog, but like this is donkey kick. Donkey kick, 2, kick, 3, kick, 4, kick, 5, kick, 6, left leg, kick, 1, kick, 2, kick, 3, that's it, kick, 4, kick, 5, kick, 6. Well done. And fire hydrant when you're ready, so you can do this. Better off to do this one up on tabletop. Okay, now remember, this is using parts of your hips and probably parts of your body that it's not used to being exercised all the time, so go easy. Height is not the aim here, movement is, okay? So exhale everything out of your lungs, inhale, and with your next exhale, lift the right leg, just even a little tiny fraction. Now, if you know that this is agitating your hips, don't do it, skip it, go for a little break. Take time out to lift, fire hydrant. So lifting the leg to the side. 3, 4, lift, 4, lift, that's 5, lift, 6. Well done. Hold here. Just because the person beside you, you've seen people do lifting their legs really high in this one, doesn't mean that you necessarily can. It all depends on your inner thigh muscles and what exercise you did as a teenager, as a child. Other side, left leg, lift, lower, lift for 2, lift, 3, lift, 4, lift, 5, lift, 6, well done. Come into tabletop in the center of your mat again, turn your toes over, inhale with your next exhale, lift the knees off the mat for 3, 2, 1, lowering back down again, and lift the knees again for 3, 2, 1, lowering them back down again. Come into puppy dog pose or child's pose, whichever you prefer. Well done. That's a lovely 15-minute routine without even standing up. We did extend and bend, donkey kicks, fire hydrants, side body warm up, full spinal warm up with cat cow. And walk with the next inhale, walking your elbows forward, coming to lie on your mat. That's it. So lie on your mat, that's it. Okay, don't go all the way down though. We're going to commit to plank from this way. Okay, now elbows under the shoulders. Turn the toes over so the toes are against the mat. Okay, now strengthen the core, hold the core, lift the hips off the mat. Just lift the hips. Ever so little. I don't want your ball up in the air. Just lift the hips a few centimeters. That's it. And lower the hips back down again. And lift the hips up again. My hips are no more than 10 centimeters off the mat. And I can feel it in my core so much. And lower back down again. That's it. Now lift your hips up and think about lifting your right knee up and your left knee up if it's accessible to you today. Otherwise, stay. And it's basically where you're doing lower plank on your knees otherwise. You see? And lower down. That's it. Now lift the hips up. Come onto your knees. Put your hands on your mat and meet me in downward dog. Breathe. Well done. Walk. Walking the legs out. One knee at a time. Suck the tummy in. Breathe. Walking the feet forward to behind the hands. Woohoo! Inhale. Coming all the way up very slowly. Hands together. Look up at the thumbs. Be very gentle here. You don't get a head rush. And arms down by your side. Preparing for tree pose. Take a sip of water, whatever you need, whenever you wish. Grounding the left leg, left foot into the mat, lifting the right knee up in front, and then bring it out to the side. Bring the right sole of the foot against the lower calf or against the inside of the left inner thigh. Pick a spot that's unmoving straight ahead of you. Bring your left hand into prayer. If it feels comfortable to do so, or put your hand on a chair. So remember, prayer or chair, full of rhymes today. Breathe. Remember, it's about your core that's holding you strong here right now. Pressing the hips forward slightly and pulling the core in nice and strong. Elbows away from the body. Chest strong, press it upwards. Chin level with the ground, parallel to the ground. And release. That's it. I'm looking above the laptop where the cherry tree is getting blown to be Jesus. Got a spring storm here. So I'm just swaying with that tree. Okay, left knee lifted. And sole of the left foot against the right inner calf, or right inner thigh. If you have hyperflexibility, you know to put a slight bend in that right knee. If you're unsure if you have hyperflexibility or not, you can ask me. We can talk about it. Right hand into prayer, left hand into prayer. Breathe. I think I was doing yoga around 3 years before a good yoga teacher came along and told me that I had hyperflexibility. I had to be careful. All the other ones before that were actually didn't know to look out for it, or I don't know. Not necessarily a good thing. Holding here and breathe. Left knee back to center. Shake out the right leg. Shake out the left leg. Let it go. Chair pose. Let's do it. Top of the mat. Feet together or press into a block. Try it both ways on the recording. Have a block handy and see which one you prefer. Inhale, arms up over your head. Plaster those biceps against the ears, palms to touch. And exhale, sit down in an imaginary chair behind you. Holding the core. That's it. Everyone's favorite chair pose. Well done. Holding here for 3, 2, 1, and lowering all the way down to the mat with your hands. Let your head hang, chin to the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Left foot back, right foot back. Core tightening, plank or plank on your knees, whichever is available to you today, whatever feels good. So plank or plank on the knees. Lowering all the way down to the mat as slow as you can. Another lovely core. What's the word? Strengthening. Transition. When your whole body is on the mat, flip the feet over, raise your chest off the mat for mini cobra. Less is more here because that's a back bend. And exhale, press your body off the mat. You're probably on the toes of your feet. The balls of your feet, lowering your heels down for downward dog. Breathe. Well done. We're flying through these. We're probably going to end up with a massive shavasana at the end. Walking the feet forward to behind the hands. Feet together, preparing the bottom half of your body for chair pose coming out, okay? So either feet together or apart, hip distance apart, okay? And inhale, coming up into chair. Chair from the other side, that's it, well done. Sitting down a little bit further, don't look down at your knees. Can you see your toes? You want to see the big toes pressing up. That's it. And inhale, straightening all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale, arms down by your side. Oh, I feel like we're on a marathon. Now, shake it out. Well done. Breathe. Okay, now, staying where you are. Inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch, but we're going to bring in open heart. Right arm back, left arm forward. Look at the right thumb, hips facing forward. That's it. Inhale, arms up over your head, look at the thumbs. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, left hip forward. Look at the left thumb. Inhale, arms up over the head. Mini back bend, cactus arms. Look up at the ceiling, press the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, chair pose. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Step all the way back into plank. That's it. Plank, high plank or plank on the knees, whichever feels good for you. Lowering all the way down to the mat or halfway. Mini cobra or up dog. And down dog. Walking the feet forward. Preparing the bottom half of the body for chair pose and coming into chair pose. That's it. So bring the straighten the arms up even higher and the top upper body looking up to the crease in between the wall and the ceiling. That's it. And inhale, standing all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale. He's talking. Exhale, arms down by your side. Breathe, shake it out. Coming to meet me in the middle of your mat for side body, half moon, Bikram. Inhale, arms above your head, palms to touch. Interlace all your fingers and release your index finger. So that's it. Inhale, stretching all the way up. Really growing out of your hips here. That's it. And exhale. Bring your body to the right. Body to the right, hips to the left. You are in between two panes of glass. So bring the stomach in, press the hips forward a little bit. If you tend to stick your bum out. Now, right shoulder forward, left hip forward. And coming down a little bit more for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. In between two panes of glass, that's it. Hips to the right, upper body to the left. Left shoulder forward, right hip forward. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Well done. Breathe, let it go, shake it out. Back to the top of your mat. Take a wee tiny sip of water if you need it. Try not to drink too much. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up over your head, palms to touch, look up at your thumb. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, lift the left thumb. Inhale, arms up over your head, look at your thumbs. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. That's it. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, mini back bend, cactus arms, look up at the ceiling, press your chest up at the ceiling, beautiful. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, forward fold, let the head hang, chin to your chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Stepping the left foot back and the right foot back into high plank, but go straight away onto plank on the knees. That's it. Now lower the left elbow down and then the right elbow down. And lift the left knee up and the right knee up into forearm plank. Lower the right knee down. Left knee down, right knee up, left knee up, right knee down, left knee down, left knee up, right knee up. Lower the left knee down, lower the right knee down, lower the hips down, belly shavasana, left ear to the mat, breathe. Belly shavasana, toes are together. Heels are apart. Arms are down by your side with your palms facing upwards. Let everything go. Bringing your head back to center, bring your hands to under your shoulders and pressing your body up a little bit until you get that left elbow on left forearm underneath the body. Roll onto your left hip to set up for side plank. If it's not your favorite, stay in Belly Shavasana or just try a little bit of it. So to help with side plank, you can really bend those knees a lot. Okay, so bending the knees forward. That's it. Keep the legs together. Make sure that the elbow is underneath the shoulder. Inhale. I'm just lifting my arm up so you can see where my hip is. So inhale and exhale, lift the hips up. That's it. Now, that is the modified version. Okay, lowering back down again. If you feel that that's kind of accessible to you, you want to go a little bit further, straighten the legs out to a straight line from the hip to the ankles. And then inhale, exhale, lift the hips. That's it. Well done. Holding the head up so it's in a straight line with the spine. Bring the right arm up, if you wish, for 3, 2, 1. Lowering back down again. Well done. It's not easy. Making your way. So I'm going to just do the other side from the other end of my mat. Okay, so you can see me, or I can see you more like. Okay, so coming onto your right side for a side plank on your right side. We're doing side plank on our forearms. I believe that we've done a lot of work on our wrists so far, so I think it's good to mix it up with some forearm. Okay, so modified version, knees bent. Inhale, and we always lift with the exhale. So you can still feel that. Okay, if you want, you could do this on the second round. So lowering down and repeat that one if that's what suits you today, or extend the legs out long. Straight line, body's in a straight line. That's it. And lift hips up. So you're on the knife edge of the right foot. Left arm out up high and straightening your head a little bit so it's in a straight line. 3, 2, 1. Lowering back down again. Well done. Well done. Okay. Sitting on your bum now on the mat. Oh, everyone's favorite. You thought it was chair. No, it's both. Knees are up. So you can actually even bring your legs right into your chest and then step them out 1 or 2 steps, just finding your happy place. Yes, that's it. So bringing your hands to underneath, as close to your knee hinge as possible. Okay, it's a lovely way to start. If you enjoy at the full extension of bow pose, go ahead. You can start off with that if it's what you're used to. Inhale and exhale, lifting the left foot off the mat and lifting the right foot off the mat. Noticing that your torso is kind of moving back, but try and sit back up on the seat bones again. That's it. And just experiment with maybe lifting that left leg high, the right leg high, so that the 2 shins are parallel with the mat. That's it. And then maybe experiment letting go of the right leg, let go the left leg. All the time pressing the torso towards the knees. For 3, 2, 1, release, let it go. Well done. I want you to bring your knees outwards and the soles of your feet together. Your counter pose. Can you see me? Butterfly. Can you see like this? That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Well done. And inhale and exhale just for a counter pose. Breathe, curl your spine. So I'm not looking for a flat back, I'm looking for a nice rounded back. Chin to chest will help with that round back. So bring your chin into your chest, give yourself a lovely double chin. Really think about that double chin. That's all I want you to think about right now, is that lovely, lovely double chin. Notice any new sensations you might feel up and down your spine. Maybe into your back of your neck and into your head. With every deep inhale, sending fresh oxygen to any areas that feel a bit creaky today. And exhale, letting that oxygen take away any tension, or at least a fraction of the tension. Another one on your own, a big inhale. Find the nooks and crannies that need the fresh oxygen, and exhale. Let it just be all taken away. That's it. Inhale, uncurl. And walk the feet around. Meet me in belly shavasana. Oh, 2 resting poses in a row. How amazing is that? So right ear to the mat. Belly shavasana. Enjoy. You deserve it. You've worked hard for it. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bring your arms out in front. Let's get this done. Zip up the legs. And then unzip them. So bring the toes. Your toes should be hip distance apart. And pointed and strong. For Superwoman pose, are you ready? Lift your arms up and lift your feet up at the same time. You're Superwoman. You're flying through the air, holding everything. Doesn't matter about how high you have your arms and your legs. Okay? Just holding here for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower back down gently. Left ear to the mat. Plank pose. Not plank, sorry. You've done all your planks, I promise. Belly shavasana, I should say. Oh, and we're about to fall asleep. So lovely. Inhale, head back to center. Bring the hands to behind the back, interlace the fingers. Now zip up the legs. You have mermaid tail. Mermaid tail, legs are zipped up. Okay. With your next exhale, lift your arms off your bum and then lift your legs off your bum for gondola pose. Breathe. Holding here. Taking little sips of air. Don't expect a big inhale here. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way down, right ear to the mat. Breathe. Chin back to center. Bring your arms to underneath your body. So bring your arms down, coming into Sphinx pose. So it's just a passive pose, okay? So elbows directly under shoulders, hands, arms, forearms out long, and think about your yogi fingers or frog fingers, whichever you wish. That's it. That's it. Just looking forward. So chin up. Chin up. That's it. Lovely. Just counter stretch for that back. Lovely. We're almost done. And we get a lovely long shavasana now. Bring your chin to your chest and release your elbows before pressing your body off the mat and walking the knees forward a little bit. Extend the knees out wide for child's pose. Breathe. Inhale, lifting the hips off the mat and meet me in Dandasana. We're going to have a few more poses here, like reverse tabletop. And then we're going to go into our cool down. When you're doing the recording, do try and do your cool down poses, because if you don't, then that might you might end up with niggling pain or strain in the following day or so. Always remember to try and do your cool down poses, okay? So Dandasana, we're going straight into reverse tabletop. So bringing the knees off the mat, bring the hands back a little bit. That's it. And then lifting the hips up. You are a beautiful coffee table. Breathe. Holding here. That's it. Well done. Lifting the hips a little bit higher if it feels good to do so. For 3, 2, 1. And lowering the hips down. Well done. Bring the legs out long. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Touch the toes. Bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, look forward. Identify the 2 peace sign fingers and wrap them around the big toes. Now, this forward fold, I want you to keep a straight back. That's it. So press the shoulders back. I want your shoulder blades meeting in the middle of your back. Looking forward, pressing forward. Beautiful. Really nice. Lovely. Holding here. Thinking of one day, straightening the legs was keeping the straight back. And release. Let it go. Left knee up, cross it over the right knee. Right leg is flat on the mat. Left arm up, bring it to behind your back as a kickstand. Right arm up. Either hug the left on leg or slice the right elbow through the left leg and the torso, and slowly bringing the gaze around. Aiming the chin towards the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale everything out and breathe. Inhale back to center. Right knee high. Place it over the left leg. Right arm up high and kickstand it. Left arm up high, wrap it around the left leg. Right leg. or slice it through. That's it. Beautiful. And chin towards the right shoulder. Breathe. Release. Meet me in wind removing pose. You know where it's at. You know what to do. Oh, yes. And enjoy it. A little reminder, we're looking for as much of the spine on the back, on the mat as possible. Left hand on top of right knee and draw the legs over to the left. So this is where our so from wind removing pose, this is where our cool down really begins. Right arm out long, supine twist. So your cool down poses would be wind removing pose. This one, supine twist. Don't forget both sides. And take it slow as well. There's no point powering through cool down poses. It's kind of defeats the purpose. Happy baby pose. Figure 4 thread the needle pose or recline pigeon, 3 different names for the one pose. Keep on doing your wind removing. Add in another happy baby and then relax into Shavasana. That's a good cool down block as such. Okay, bringing the legs back to center. Other side, right hand on top of the left knee, guiding the legs over to the right. Left arm out long, chin towards the left shoulder, breathe. Inhale, legs back to center. Hands on top of the knees and just do a little rotation of the knees here. So little air circles, 3, 6, 9. So this is another nice one for massaging the lower back. The whole spine. That would be music today. And then bringing the feet up into happy baby pose. So enjoy your happy baby pose. You know, I'm always encouraging a freestyle happy baby. That's it. Just remember to try and keep the lower back on the mat as much as possible. Feet back on the mat for a quick figure 4. So right ankle on top of the left knee or as close to as possible, but still on the left quads. Okay, and go straight into it. So lifting the legs off the mat at the same time, bringing the right arm through, threading it through the Holy Creator with your legs. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. Breathe. Point all toes towards their own knees. And with the left foot, do a few little ankle circles, just 3 either way. So 3 clockwise, slowly, and 3 anti-clockwise. That's it. And when you completed that, lower back down, both feet on the mat, left ankle on top of the right thigh, as close to the knee as possible. Left hand threaded through the Holy Created with your legs, and then bring your legs up towards your chest at the same time. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin. Point both toes towards their own knees and then circle. with the right foot. That's it. 3 clockwise and 3 anti-clockwise. Lowering both feet back down to the mat and extending out long for Shavasana.